disaster. For your evacuation plans, you should have multiple routes to get to the location you're planning to go to, just because traffic-wise, traffic on 75 might be gridlocked. There could be some very good back roads to get to where you're going that could get you there more quickly without being stuck in traffic. When you're making an evacuation plan, we usually tell you 4 different things. You should stay home if you are not in a zone that's being evacuated, and if your home is built to withstand the forecasted storm. If you can't stay home, and you evacuate, your next option should be to go to a friend or family's home that is outside of the evacuation area and is structurally sound to withstand the storm. Third option would be go to a hotel. They're much more comfortable than our evacuation centers. Fourth option would be to go to one of our evacuation centers. Sarasota County has 12 evacuation centers. Those can be found on their website.
I'm Stacy Alosio. I'm the emergency manager for the city of Northport, and I'm going to discuss first responders after the storm. So it may take a while for first responders to get to after the storm, and that's due to a variety of reasons. One being, we pull first responders off the roads when tropical storm force winds are sustained for their safety. That is a standard usually across the state and other states that have hurricanes as well. So we will have a backlog of calls that have come in during the storm that we will prioritize based on urgency, and they'll be responding to those, as well as the calls that are currently coming in if they're urgent as well. Also, the roads might be flooded, there might be debris in the roads. Our tactical first-in teams will be going out right away to clear the roads of any hazards so that our vehicles can get through and respond as quickly as possible. Just keep that in mind when you call after a disaster for assistance. We are coming. You are very important to us. We care about our residents and their safety, but it may just take a while for us to get to you depending on the conditions of the roads.
Hello everyone, my name is Mario Venditti. I am the planner scheduler for the City of Northport Solid Waste. I got into this position, first I was a recycle driver for 5 years for the City of Northport, and then I became the planner scheduler after taking an interest in educating the residents on how to recycle properly. In my position, my day-to-day, usually I start out by visiting the new residents that schedule garbage and recycle containers to be delivered, and I will go see them and educate them on our solid waste guidelines. More or less, I'm more focused on the recycle part of it. After that, I will drive around the city and I actually inspect recycle containers manually for contamination, and then I will take calls from drivers if there's any issues with repeat garbage in the recycle, and I will go educate those people as well. What I love most about the City of Northport is their residents are from all over the world, and I get to learn about the solid waste guidelines, where they come from, as well as educate them on the City of Northport solid waste guidelines and how to recycle properly.
I decided to become a firefighter. I used to work in hospitality and group sales, and I had always had friends that were firefighters, and I decided one day that I wanted to change my job and serve people. So I went ahead and went through a EMT and paramedic program.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today's Tuesday, May 27th, 2025. It's 4 p.m. We're in City Chambers, and I call the Solid Waste District meeting to order. Commissioners present, Commissioner DeVal, Mr. Langdon, Mayor Stokes, Vice Mayor Emmerich, and Commissioner Petra. There is a quorum present for the meeting. Also present, City Manager Fletcher, Interim City Attorney Golan. Isn't that what I said?
Solid waste.
Excuse me, this is the Road and Drainage District governing. It's the Road and Drainage District meeting. We have City Attorney, Interim City Attorney Golan, Assistant City Clerk Powell, Ward Specialist Lane, I believe Captain Harvey back there, and Chief Titus. We're gonna get to, let's see, how about Julie, you wanna do the honors for us?
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty, looking for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Vice Mayor, seconded by Commissioner Langdon to approve the agenda. If there's nothing to it, let us vote. That passes 5-0. In turn, let's see, Assistant City Clerk, do we have any public comments?
No, sir.
Moving on to consent agenda. City Manager, any items been pulled?
No, Mr. Mayor.
All righty. Any public comment?
No, sir.
Righty. Looking for a motion.
I'll make it. I move to approve the items in the consent agenda as presented.
Got a motion by Commissioner Langdon, seconded by the Vice Mayor to approve the consent agenda. Let's vote. And that passes 5-0. On to public hearings, Resolution 2025-R-34. Assistant City Clerk, can you read by title only, please?
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of Northport, Florida, as the governing body of the Road and Drainage District, authorizing the purchase of real property located on Town Terrace and described as Lot 18, Block 300, 5th Addition to Port Charlotte Subdivision, Sarasota County Property Appraisal, Parcel Identification Number 09890300018, incorporating recitals, providing for filing of documents, providing for conflicts, providing for severability, and providing an effective date.
Thank you, sir. City Manager, your item.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Department of Public Works is seeking to secure land located on Town Terrace in the McCaughey Waterway that will provide access for the reconstruction of water control structure number 121. An appraisal of the property on January 15, 2025 has been done, and the parcel is valued at $25,000, noting the land value ranges from $16,200 to $29,000. We ask that you approve resolution number 2025-R34 as presented today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Gotcha. Commissioners? Anything to this item? Commissioner Langdon?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This parcel is adjacent to a parcel that the city already owns. And my question is, why do we need to double the footprint of that parcel in order to repair and maintain that water structure?
Chuck Speak, Public Works Director. So if you look at the aerial of that, the structure, we have the water control structure that's currently in place, and then we have the bridge to the school, which is directly next to that. So that sidewalk, all of that takes up some of that space. When we rebuild these structures, we typically rebuild a structure upstream so we can still maintain control of the water during construction. If we were to take that thing all the way down to have to rebuild in the same footprint, we would lose the control of that water at that location.
Okay, I get that. Would we have an opportunity to sell the parcel that we currently own if we acquire a new one?
That's a possibility. I would recommend against it because in the future, I don't want to have to buy that parcel back when we go to replace that one in another 60 years. So I'll still have to have
I
access.
don't think you and I need to worry about that, sir.
I won't be buying it back, but I don't want someone in my space to have to try to figure that problem out.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else on this item? Any public comment?
No, sir.
Close this public hearing. Request a motion.
Move to adopt resolution number 2025-R-34 as presented.
Got a motion by Vice Mayor, seconded by Commissioner DeVal to adopt Resolution 2025-R-34 as presented. Let us vote. And that passes 5-0. Moving on, public comment. Any general public comment?
No, sir.
Then at this point, it is 4:06, and I will adjourn this road and drainage meeting.
Fire Academy, and then I saw Northport were hiring, and I really liked what they had on there between their ISO rating and their beliefs and values and everything, so I applied. They gave me an opportunity. Every day is different, but for the most part, we start off the same. We'll get our gear onto the apparatus and make sure everything's operational, like our air pack. And then we also check the inventory, make sure we have all our medical equipment, everything's operational. That way we can respond to any emergency, so we're always stocked and ready to go. I think the best part is that everyone's passionate about their job. So they come to work and they're ready to train and take care of each other and teach each other. So everyone's sharp and on their A game. So it makes the job fun, and I just look forward to coming to work. Yeah.
I'm Stacey Losio. I'm the Emergency Management Coordinator for the City of Northport, and I'm going to tell you the difference between flood zones and evacuation zones. Or in Sarasota County, we call them evacuation levels. So flood zones were generated by FEMA, and they're used to determine the likelihood that you will flood, and they're used to determine if you need flood insurance if you have a mortgage on your home. Now, the evacuation zones are based on storm surge data that comes from the National Hurricane Center, and they use topography as well as hurricane vulnerability for storm surge for the area. And we use those to determine who needs to evacuate during a storm. So it's important to understand that there is a difference. If you're interested in finding out what evacuation zone you are in, which we highly recommend you do, you can use your search engine of choice and type in Sarasota County Know Your Level, and that'll take you to the Sarasota County government website.